Hey, thanks for tuning in. Getting out a little bit late today. It's a Friday. It's been raining all week. This is the first time I've been able to fish in a week. So I'm testing out a new lure. It's a handmade lure. Can't give you too good of a look at it. It is a topwater lure. I'm working with a guy who hand makes them. It's going to be my like a signature model if we can ever get it dialed in. This is just a prototype. We haven't finalized anything. So far, this has been the best one we've tried, though. There we go. First fish on the prototype lure, and it's a good one. Don't want to lose it. All right, I think we're on to something with that lure. It's a nice 2.5 pounder, beautiful fish. So like I said, I've been working with a guy from Ohio who hand makes these lures, and we're working on a design, and this is one of the prototypes. So far, I like it. Hey Matt, it's working. Sun's really up bright. I'm here a little late for topwater, but man, I just think it's the best way to catch them right now. These lures are all hand carved, hand turned, hand painted. They're the paint is just amazing. Guy does good work. Boy, this thing really spits, really throws the water, which I like. There's number 2. This one's a little smaller. Not bad. Okay. Fish number 2, just a little one, but like I said, this is I'm just testing out a new lure here that I've worked with this guy. Once we get it perfected, I don't know, we might make them available. The paint that this guy does is incredible. we go. Ooh, it's another good one. Ooh, that's another good one. Nice one. That's 2.5. A little thin, but that's a nice fish. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, really? Yeah. Cool. How are they biting for you today? I'm doing pretty good, actually. Top waters. Even with this sun up, top waters is doing the trick for me. Is that right? Oh, yeah. E-pop? I'm sorry? The Spro E-pop? That's usually what I use, but I'm testing a prototype. I'm working with a guy that's making them for me, so. Okay. It's a handmade lure. It's working. You'll see some schoolers out here. Yeah. Right where you're at, there was a school came up just about 5 minutes ago. Okay, again, I'm testing out a prototype lure that me and a guy from Ohio who hand paints these baits has come up with, and so far it's worked. 2 good ones and 1 smaller one today. It's pretty happy with how it's working out. If you watch the channel at all, you know I'm a big fan of topwater, and this guy's been super patient with me, working with me, making new prototypes. We're getting close. This so far has worked pretty good. The paint is just awesome. We're making it in a blueback herring pattern, and his paint job is spectacular. Each one of these baits is a work of art. The guy, being a musician, I can appreciate the time and effort it goes into making one of these. Man, it feels good to be out after a whole week of no fishing. Just the rain was too much. So as I said earlier in this video, today's video is kind of about me working with a friend I met through a friend in Ohio, and he makes these lures by hand, turns them, and we've been mailing back and forth prototypes to try out. Just wanted to show you a few of them. Look at the paint on that. Isn't that beautiful? Topwater lure. Now they're not all perfected yet. We're still working on them. But he makes crankbaits. It's kind of a jerk bait there. All hand painted, beautiful lures. I think they're so anyway, we've been going back and forth with different prototypes. This one here is the blueback herring color. I don't want to show too much until we get it perfected, but that's what I've been catching them on today. It's kind of an exclusive lure and color that I've been working on with him. Awesome lure. once we get them perfected, we'll make them available. You'll be able to buy them. We got to get to that point first. A couple of the traits of this lure that I like is you don't have to, it doesn't take much effort to get it to do what you want it to do. It's a little bigger than the standard, like a Spro E-Pop or a Chug Bug. It's bigger in diameter, but that doesn't hurt a thing. In fact, I think it helps. But we're over the coming weeks, we're going to be adding to it, and adding and subtracting as needed. But so far, I'm really impressed. It really works. I do think there are things we can do to make it better, though. And lucky enough that he's willing to work with me on, coming up with what I think works, or actually what I know works here on Lanier. The casting distance with this lure is amazing. It's actually a bit late in the day for topwater, but like I said, I'm testing it. I want to get a good feel for what works and what doesn't. If you watch the channel, I prefer a chugger or a popper type of lure. This one throws a lot of water, so I can make this lure walk the dog. So I really think it'll work, over open water, back in shallow water situations like I have here. I like that it stays on the surface so I can really work it. A lot of times these spotted bass, they want it quick. Anyway, happy with the lure so far. We're still working on it. It's gonna be, it works. I caught 3 fish today and lost a good one. I did get out a little late, so I'm pretty confident I'd have caught more if I would have got here a little earlier. See, when I pop it, it doesn't move. It pops and kind of stays in one place, which is good. That keeps you in front of the fish longer. Pretty impressive. Anyway, the guy I'm working with, his name is Matt Schmaltz. Sorry, Matt, if I mispronounced it. He's in Columbus, Ohio, I believe. Kind of cool to have a handmade lure, This is going to be the FCP fishing signature model or something. Pretty cool. But it's not going to be like a store-bought lure. This is it's a work of art that actually catches fish. Look at the paint job on that. That's awesome. We've got a couple other colors, exclusive colors we're working on, or he's working on. Oh well, so today, like I said, I got out a little late for the topwater. Up on this part of the lake with the shallow water fish, you got to get out pretty early on most days. But this video is kind of about, oh, there he is. Wow. There was a fish. So anyway, it's good to see that the lure works. We're just gonna do a couple more things to it and keep tweaking it until we get it perfect. And then we will possibly make them available if someone wants to buy one. If you watch the channel, I use a lot of my own lures that I make myself, and to me, you can As far as colors, you know, I pour my own worms. I can make colors that I can't buy. My hair jigs, you know, good luck finding a good hair jig anywhere. So I make my own. And even my bass jigs, you know, I can put the, you know, the color of skirt that I want. And this is just gonna fall right in with the way I like to fish. It's something the fish haven't seen a lot of, you know. I think it makes a difference. Anyway, thanks for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned. I'll keep you updated on the lure and how it goes. I appreciate everybody watching. Give it a thumbs up. Come back and fish with me next time.